Welcome to episode 24 of the Unstoppable podcast with me, Dan J. Gregory.
My name is Dan J. Gregory, and I am committed to hunting down the secrets of business mastery and human performance. My goal for the Unstoppable podcast is to share insights from some of the most successful entrepreneurs, inspiring thought leaders, world-class athletes, and prominent celebrities to help you to become unstoppable in business and life. Each week I'll be bringing you a new interview with an inspiring person and sharing my own results as I pursue the answers to the question, how can I create the ultimate edge in my business, make a significant impact, and live an extraordinary life?
Welcome to episode 24 of the Unstoppable podcast. In this Monday solo round, I'm going to kick off with the quote of the week in tribute to Prince, who sadly passed away last week. And the quote is as follows: "A strong spirit transcends rules." I love that quote. I'm a natural rule breaker myself, and I encourage you to go out there and disrupt the rules in your marketplace. Rest in peace, Prince. Thank you for all the music. Bless you, and God rest your soul. Now, as per usual, the next step within this episode is we're going to go into the debrief session. If you listened to the previous episode of the Unstoppable podcast, that you know that I interviewed Jonathan Mead, who is the founder of The Uncaged Man. And I'm going to share my 3 key takeaways from my session with Jonathan. Firstly, number 1 is that I'm going to commit to going outside every single day for at least 20 minutes a day and integrate this as part of my lifestyle. It's so easy when working from a laptop to stay indoors the entire freaking day working on my business, working on my dreams. But it's so important to get outside for a number of reasons. And we talked about all those reasons on that particular episode. But what comes to mind is the increased clarity. And of course, it's just good to get some vitamin D on a daily basis. They say you just need 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight every single day, and it's going to really benefit you. So step 1 is I'm going to be committing to go outside every single day, no matter what I'm doing. Number 2 is I'm going to make nature my playground and have at least 1 outdoor workout per week. I'm a bit of a gym bunny. I do enjoy going to the gym, but something like cycling or running or any form of active outdoor pursuit really does float my boat, and I'm quite excited as the summer months approach here in the UK of spending more time outdoors, particularly when it comes to working out. And I was really inspired by Jonathan in terms of his ethic of working out outdoors and making nature his playground. That's something that I really want to take on board, and I'll be following Jonathan's materials closely to learn how I can do more outdoors in the coming weeks. Kicking off this week where I'll be cycling from Innsbruck to Lake Garda in Italy. So plenty of time outdoors and a big workout cycling through the Alps. Number 3 is to go all in on you and be fully authentic in pursuit of your dreams. This was a real core theme of everything we discussed. Rather than going out there and trying to prove yourself to others or even to yourself, going out there and just being fully authentic and being fully you, going in fully into your personality and stepping into the true self and projecting that true self. You know, what I see online right now in terms of entrepreneurs that are being really, really successful are those that are so authentic. You can clearly see that they're representing not only their brand values, but their personal values in all of their communications, all of their messaging. And this is something that I'm going to be really incorporating into the Unstoppable Entrepreneur program, is about how to identify that authentic self and how to communicate those values through your content and your messaging. So those are the 3 takeaways. 1, commit to going outside for at least 20 minutes a day. 2, making nature my playground and having at least 1 outdoor workout per week. And finally, going all in on myself and being certain that I'm being fully authentic in all of my communication, fully transparent, fully open in who I am, and conveying my core values through my messaging and my content. Cool, let's move on to the Unstoppable Insights section. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the secret to creating lasting change. Have you ever had the experience of working really hard to create a change? Whether perhaps you're taking action to lose weight, pay off your debts, or start a new business or a new income stream, only to find that you lapse back into your old behaviors within a short period of time and sabotage your success. Why are some people able to make rapid changes that last long term, whereas some of us take 2 step forwards only to find ourselves falling 3 step backwards. This is what I've been experiencing with my finances for the past couple of years, and I'm ready to raise the standard to be able to live my life at the level that I envision both now and in the future. The key to mastering change is to create what I call ultimate leverage. To do this, you must get comfortable being uncomfortable. If you're in the comfort zone, then your motivation to change will not last. As I go through the content of this episode, think about an area of your life that you want to change. It could be your finances, it could be your health, it could be your career, it could be your business, your body, or your relationships. I hope you've got something in mind. Firstly, the key is to commit to the change that you want to make. The change has to become a must and not a should. We all have things that we should be doing. But when we make a commitment and make the change a must, this is when we cut off from all other possibilities. But this principle of should versus must is what really causes the yo-yo pattern in some people. They go back and forth between taking action and creating change and then losing their drive to take any action at all. Change is never a matter of ability, it's a matter of motivation. If people think that they should change, will people change? In my experience, the answer is no. Change has to be a must. To ensure that any change is lasting, the commitment has to be overwhelming because it has to overcome the forces of inertia that hold our old behaviors and our old beliefs in place. Let me explain how this works a little deeper. At the most basic level, there are 2 forces that motivate people to do what they do. 1, the desire to avoid pain. Or 2, the desire to gain pleasure. To make a change, you must associate massive, immediate pain to staying the same way, and massive pleasure to making the change now. The motivation here is based upon both pain and pleasure. Pain is short-term motivation, but you need the pleasure side for long-term motivation. The truth is, everyone in life has developed different strategies or patterns for getting out of pain and into pleasure. So step 2 is to link massive, immediate pain to staying where you are now. This is where you fail to make the change. This is what's going to get you out of your comfort zone. And I've been doing this right now in the area of my finances, as I've talked about. And the simplest way to create a massive sense of pain is with pain associating questions, such as, what will it cost you if you fail to change? What does it cost you in the past? What is it costing the people you love? What is it costing you right now? What will failing to change cost you in the future? How will this cost you in your relationships, in your lifestyle, in your business, or your career? What are all the things you've missed out on? What will you miss out on if you fail to change now? So as I've been going through those questions, hopefully you've been thinking about your own area for change and establishing what it will cost you if you fail to change in this area. Establishing what it's going to cost you now and in the future because you failed to make the change. This is all about creating massive pain and associating that pain to not making the change. It's going to give you that leverage so that you start to feel like you must change, moving from a should to a must. Step 3 is to link massive pleasure to the change by using pleasure associating questions. So for example, if you make this change now, how will your life be better? What are all the ways that your life will be better? What are all the things that you'll gain now and in the future by making this change? What will it mean for the people that you love? What will this change give you right now? What are all of the benefits of making this change right now? And how do these things make you feel? Step 4 is time for a sense check. If your commitment is not clear and you're unable to feel the immediate pain of not changing and the massive immediate pleasure of changing now, then you need to go deeper. Otherwise, you will not make the change. So really think about, what is the pain of staying where you are right now and failing to make the change? What are you going to miss out on? What is it costing you right now if you stay where you are? And then on the other side, what are all the things you stand to gain right now if you make that change? Whether it's your body, whether it's your relationships, whether it's your business, whether it's your finances. What are all the things that you're looking to gain? What are all the things that you will benefit if you make that change right now? So then if you're ready, then step 5 is to take immediate action. Now that you've committed to making the change, Take at least one action right now that will set this cause in motion to make sure that there is absolutely no going back. It's time to go and make it happen. Take one action right now and then take time out to figure out your plan. What steps do you need to take to make this change a reality now? And now that you've made it a must, what can you do right away to make it happen? By the way, a single shot of pain may be enough for some of you to never look back. For others, you may need to go back and remind yourself of the pain of failing to change each and every day and condition all the pleasure that you'll receive by succeeding. The way to do this is to review the change every single day and remind yourself, what are you working for? What are you going to gain? You may need to go back and remind yourself of the pain each and every day so that you keep associating to the pain of failing to change and linking all that pleasure to succeeding and getting what you want by making the change. Just talking about this process today has got me fired up. I'm seriously committed to making a radical change in my finances this year to be able to live my life at the level that I envision. This is my must. What is yours? What is it you need to change right now? Your challenge this week is to identify one area of your life that you are committed, absolutely committed to changing, and find that leverage within to make change a must for you right now. I hope this has been a useful process. It's been a rapid fire guide to making lasting change. But before we sign out for today, I want to let you know about a very special webinar that I'm putting together right now, where I'll be sharing 5 steps that you can take to create, launch, sell out, and deliver your own high-value signature program. If you want to create a predictable stream of high-end clients to your business, then do not miss this webinar. You'll learn a step-by-step approach to building your brand online and creating ultimate leverage in your business. Go to danjgregory.com/unstoppable to register for your place now. If you have a business that's based around your expertise or your passion, or you'd like to start one, then this webinar is for you. Head over to danjgregory.com/unstoppable. Claim your space now. You're going to love the session. 60 minutes of pure content. Thank you for listening to this show. Please remember, subscribe to receive notifications about future episodes of the Unstoppable podcast. And until next time, go out there, unleash your greatness, ignite your movement, and build your empire. You are unstoppable.